Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the long-awaited return of Prison Architect. And what better way to celebrate this long-awaited return, but rather, we will sell this prison and start a new season. We're going to start with a small prison. Fog of War will still be on, forests will be on, lakes will keep off, buildings will keep off. Failure conditions are on, and no unlimited funds. But I am going to start with $1.13 million. Now, do I want to start with a medium scope? Let's start with a medium prison. No. Let's start with... Yeah, we'll start small. We'll start small and expand as the game was intended to be. So here we go. And by the way, we'll pause it for now. Well, we'll wait until these guys get here. This is a GameWisp exclusive pre-release game. Meaning, if you sign up on the GameWisp account, if you sign up for me, you'll get this before it goes to YouTube. It's my first GameWisp exclusive series. I'm joining forces with those guys, and hopefully it'll work out well for everybody. So go to GameWisp.com, find my channel, JSano19, and you can sign up for me there. But let's get started. How do I want to do this prison? Well, this one, now that they've added all the different functionality where you can actually go through and make different kitchens, work with different cafeterias and things like that, what I'm going to do is I want to do a circular type pattern, which is why I was thinking about going with a big prison, but I'll stick with the small one for now, and we'll see what we can do. But I definitely need to... I'm going to fence this off 2 away this time from the end, so that if people do escape, I have 1 room to still get rid of their tunnels. We're gonna go up to here, all the way up to the road, take it out like that around the deliveries area, and this is what my guys will be started on first. Then I'm gonna get a gate. I'm debating if I want a road gate. I don't quite understand the concepts of the road gates yet. I have never used them, but you know what? We're starting out early, so let's get one of those in here. And yes, I know I didn't build a perimeter wall. I didn't want to build the perimeter wall because I know it's going to come down at some point as I start to expand. Where is... Let's get into fast speed. Since I have no prisoners, I'm going to turn off my prisoner intake too, because I am definitely not ready for a prisoners to come in. Wait a minute here. Oh, wow. They changed the whole intake system. Interesting. Oh, you can set how many people that you're intaking? And is it what, random? Oh, here we go. I'm just going to close my prison off to everybody for now until I get this underway. Oh, this is going to be great. So my guys are quickly working on this fence, which is awesome. I need to get a break in this fence and get a door in this area somewhere. So let's start with objects. This definitely needs a large jail door. At least 1 large jail door we'll put right there. Can you not do this now? Do they not build around trees either? Do they not take trees out in the middle of the process? That's interesting. So maybe you just can't put the jail door in the fence. So I'm going to have to actually break the fence and start with a small little foundation, at least here. We're going to do a brick foundation. And we'll just do... This will be my intake room. Just like that. So we'll get that done so I can get a door and stuff going on there. But I want to get into the planning tool, more or less. And planning is going to be interesting because like I said, what I want is the outer ring. I want it to kind of go in. The outer ring is going to be my minimum security prison. And if I were to do, like, min security, I still liked the fact that they had those, what was it, 9 by 13 cells in the last one. Or 9 by 11? What were my cell dimensions? I actually don't quite remember. Let me make sure it was 9 by 11. 2, 1, 2, 3 by 2. It was something like this. That was doors. That was a door. Door. And then... oh yeah, that's what it was like. So this is the cell, and then I had like, part of this was a shower, part of it was a living area. So you guys, so it's going to be one of these. One of these guys is going to be what goes for my, there we go. Materials. Let's get a door going on this baby. Oh, there's my road gate. Let's put the road gate on right there too. Large jail door. Since this thing requires the entrance, put the large jail door right there. That's actually not going to work, is it? I'm going to have to put the large jail door right there. I got to go demolish this fence already, because this is definitely already turning out to be a little bit harder than I anticipated in this planning. Let's get rid of this fence, just like that. I need to foundation that and then put the wall up. I might not need to foundation it. Let's go like this. And then I can put my actual large jail door on the front to let things in and out of here. That's a small jail door. We're just going to go right there. So now we're going to have my intake room. So yes, I can pause it at this moment. I definitely need to have my power generator, which I could probably put in one of the corners of this outer area. And what I do have to actually keep in mind is, as this thing expands out, it's going to change the way that this all is set up. So pretty much what I should do is I should start in one corner and always expand it like this way, like down into the left or something like that, because as I start to expand it down into the left, what's going to happen is I'll be able to continue this on. Oh, I forgot, since this is a new prison. Oh, I need to get my warden in here. Maybe this is going to be my office area, where I'm going to have, like, all my initial stuff can be right here at the beginning. So what do I need to make my office? Rooms. Office. It's going to be a 4x4. It needs to be for the office. So if I made the warden right there, can I still do another office? That is beautiful. With a wall in between. Let's go objects, or excuse me, materials. Brick wall. Just like that. And then normal doors pretty much are going to be everywhere in this place. You guys get to building that. Doors. Boom. Boom. I do need to give my poor man his office desk, chair, and filing cabinet. Poor man some electricity. That is definitely something that's got to be coming up. So first off, though, we got to get my filing cabinets in here. My office desks. Just like that. Next to these filing cabinets, and a chair. Not a bench, a chair. Boom, boom. So we got our offices about to get finished. At least those two offices are about to get finished, which allows me to purchase a staff and purchase the warden. And he can have his office. He's got it. So now we can get to bureaucracy already and start working on security, finance, micromanagement, prison policy, maintenance. I just do them all. Just get them all going. Get them all on the mainstream. I got plenty of money to do that with. So, that being the case, can I put power plants across the... How do I want my power plants set up? I would love it if I could just do power plants and like line this outer area with power plants. I don't know if you're allowed to do that though. Let's go to utilities. Look at my power station. You can put it there. And what is it? It's 3 by 3. So if I were to do a planning, plan for an object, that even still gives you enough to put a whole row of capacitors around it. If I did a bunch of power plants just like that. Oh my god, is that genius or a horrible idea? I don't know yet. I'm going to do 3 power plants for now. And I am going to... Oh, you can't do that edge. Okay, that was possibly a bad move. We're going to leave it, though. We're going to leave it and see what happens, because I believe that this is still going to be a brilliant solution just to keeping the power away from everything else. We'll let these guys go through and get that work done, and then I can get... Now, the question is, where do I want... Which grid do I want this coming off of? I actually probably want this coming off of its own grid. Oh, I can put the capacitors right there on the ground. Oh, man. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Pause all your work, guys. Utilities. Dismantle. Everything that you've put down. Dismantle it. Cancel everything that you were about to do. I'm going to move everything over one little block. And see if that's going to be just perfect. I'm actually going to plan it too, so that let's plan for the objects. So if those are my capacitors, so I can line up exactly where I want this one to be. This is a ridiculous setup. I just never want power to be an issue in this prison. So there's my one. I'm going to leave this planning there as well. So I'm going to go with my utilities now and get a power station right here. I am going to do power station right there, right there. We'll do those ones. And then we'll go through and we'll get these guys hooked up. And then this guy hooked up as well. With a capacitor haven. So this is going to attempt to be for all my residual people, such as, or my non-prisoner related stuff. This one right here. I don't know if it'll work out like that, but that's what we are going to try to do. And for now, we're going to get this in here. Just give it a little T-junction. I should actually make this one the water station, since water can go anywhere. Unless they've changed that. It's very possible that they've changed that. I want to start working with some of these power switches and pipe belts and stuff, though. And I'm not quite sure how that works. Oh, that's a capacitor. I want to put a power switch in here. Oh, you can't put a power switch in here. Is it because that's the road? Like, what if I put a power switch in here? I just want to know how this thing works. Boo. Interesting. I'm not really sure why I would ever do something like that, but I now have done something like that. So we've done that. So now we can get working on actually getting intake. And if I were to start this guy and have this guy be up here, so let's make a foundation up in the corner of a brick foundation. It's going to be one away. So 9 by 13, right? 9 by 11. Okay, this is going to be starting point number 1 for this prison to get some people in here. Objects, doors. Yeah, if I recall, it's going to be all like that, so we can get them working on this guy. We'll start with this power system right here. Utilities, we'll give the power just coming straight from this top one. I'll have to go materials, the brick walls, once this thing gets finished. I need to get this, and then I need to get them a cafeteria. And then I think we can open this thing up and at least get 4 prisoners coming in. Okay, there's that. There's that. Is that right? I don't know why. It looks really, really weird, but I think it's right. We'll then go through and get the beds. Altars, pews. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. So much stuff. I remember there's the search box. Bed. Beautiful. You can sleep like this against the outer wall. You're gonna have a toilet right up there by your head. Toilet? That kind of sucks for you guys. But I mean, what are you gonna do? Then we need showers and drains. And shower heads. Actually, let's do it like this, so it looks cooler. There we go. Showers and drains, and now I need to work on utilities and get some small pipes are gonna run. I remember if I did this, oh, I need to get to the toilets as well, because I really liked this setup and the way that it worked for all this stuff. So if I essentially just run a water pipe through this wall, I can't go all the way over there. Oh, I can't go through the power plant. That's good to know, because that actually may have to change the way some of this stuff works. Is this where the fence is at? There we go. It's a lot of work for you guys to get done, but... Oh, you need power, too. So let's give this thing power. And then let me look at these pipe valves. Can I just put the pipe valve right here on the water station itself? Why not? I'm going to see how that does, because I don't know much about the pipe valves. So if this starts the outside area of my prison, we're starting with this low security spot in the prison while they build all this stuff. I have my warden. I have one little cell for these guys to be in, and I want to split this into like sections. So essentially there'll be multiple of these low security guys, or minimum security guys, going to be going to a cafeteria, and then as this expands big enough on the outer ring, which right now I'm just going to do this top, actually I should just do this top layer, because the outer ring eventually will expand out as I start purchasing more and more land to go. So I think this is going to be fine. We actually want to get more than just this. We are going to do a foundation. Get a foundation started. Do I want it to be even this time? I think I do want... We'll make it even with 2 in between each one of these, and we'll see how that ends up looking. Like this. So when they get all these done, I can go through and clone, except I don't have the clone tool yet, do I? I hope that's one of the quickest things that gets made. But yeah, I gotta give you guys... Whoops. Look what I did up here. Okay, objects. Drain. We're going to dismantle that drain. We're definitely going to put in a wall. Nope. There we go. So now that's all better. I need my utilities done again, and I do need to add a small pipe that goes over there. And that should be pretty good. Let's go back to bureaucracy, because one of the things I really do want to get is that clone tool. These guys don't even want to go yet. They're waiting for stuff. My health is almost done. Let's let health get finished. I don't know what everybody else is waiting for, and the clone tool is going to be right after maintenance, who's been approved, but I need a maintenance guy. So let's get my staffer, not a workman, a foreman. He can have the second office for now. An advanced staff member that allows you to gain access. Why can't I get him? I can't get any of these guys. Hold on. There we go. Staff. I can't even purchase guards right now. What is going on? For some reason, I'm not allowed to purchase anybody at the current moment. So let's just get... Oh. It's got, like... There we go. I somehow really screwed something up by hitting a button. I was sitting there seriously with... There we go. Now I can get... Okay, so now I hired my max number of workmen, which is good because bureaucracy will now allow me to clone tool. Maybe I didn't even need him to get that clone tool underway. I'm not 100% certain on that. Okay, all these, the prison policy and micromanagements are the only two that are not working right now. I think land expansion is going to be something I'm going to need pretty quickly here. So we're going to get that, groundskeeping and cleaning. Wow, we made a lot of progress in this first episode. So you guys see the concept of where I'm going with this prison right now. Very little has happened, but the planning phase is going. So guys, stay tuned for the next episode of Prison Architect, the new season. What do we got? Mark Stacy, you are prisoner number 1 to this cell.